Hello everyone, welcome to another weekly Lolita vlog. This is a combination of days from mid-June to around mid-July. We're gonna get into some summer activities, so grab a bevy and come join me for a little week in my Lolita life. So for coordinate number 1, I'm gonna go notions shopping with my friend Becky, and since we are heading off to the fabric store, I really wanted to wear my new vest from Kina and Tam. This is the Cat Lives vest, which has really cute embroidered cats on it, and since it was navy, I brought the navy through with the socks, and the main piece that I'm wearing is a Taobao piece, I believe from Dear Celine. I'm unsure of the series, but it is a really great everyday OP, and I wore it with the matching headdress. And of course, I wore my trusty ballet sneakers. And this is a great everyday coordinate.
Hello! So I'm leaving the house today because I'm heading off to the fabric store. There are things I want to get and things I want to do, so I'm going to be heading out and we're going to go get the little notions in order to create little projects. The main thing that I'm after is ribbon that matches the Teddy Goblin series from Meta. That way I can add a little bit more cuteness to the back of the JSK. If you saw the Teddy Bear Goblin unboxing, that's what I'm planning on doing. And the other thing that I'm actually looking to add to is this Meta Sailor blouse. I really thought that the tie was actually the same length as the one on my OP, but it's not. This one is actually longer. So I'm gonna be getting some extra buttons so I can sew them in to the blouse as well as the OP so that I could switch out the ties, which I think will be really cute. So those are the two things I'm mainly looking for notions for. I'm gonna see if they have some really cute pink ribbon too, because I've been meaning to create more pink accessories to go with my coordinates since I'm okay with pink now. I'm gonna be going with Becky, and let's see what we can find at the fabric stores. Let's go! Oh, I made myself dizzy. Yeah? It looks really cute. Is it this one? Yeah. Oh. There's one in red. There's black as well.
My catch of the day.
It's actually me.
I've been meaning to make an overskirt.
Oh, like a little puppy crop coat. That's stupid, but I guess.
Alright, so for coordinate number 2, I'm heading off to the Works Art Festival. For this coordinate, I really wanted to wear my Meta Sailor blouse and a really cute hat. So this is the coordinate I came up with. The mini hat is from Baby the Starshine Bright, and I really love Angelic Pretty's Jewel Marine series, and I really think the socks are such a unique touch to this coordinate. So this is my Sailor Marine theme coordinate for the day. surprisingly it was still a little cold out, so I wore a sweater. So more about the Works Art Festival. It is a yearly festival, and this festival usually happens around downtown, and this year it took place from June 21st to July 1st in the Churchill Square, but it is really known for more sculptural pieces. Before heading off to the festival, I met up with Jess and we had some lunch at Rosewood Foods. If you've seen my previous vlogs, you will know that I tried this place earlier this year and I really love their food and highly recommend it. After a really great lunch, we headed off to Churchill Square to watch some artists in motion, as well as some of the installations that are on display here. There were several places throughout Churchill Square that you could see pieces of art. They offer free workshops as well, so it was really fun to just observe all of the pieces that were there, from the main Churchill Square area to the art gallery, as well as the public library. So here we are, observing all of the art and looking at all of the cool things that artists have created and questioning what really is art.
Why aren't we influencers? I don't get it.
Lisa Frank. Marmalade Boy is indeed
And at 4 o'clock we went for a sun printing workshop. This is a free workshop that was really fun to do. We created some pretty cool art from it. We also did an egg carton insect workshop as well. Alrighty, for coordinate number 3, I am heading off to the farmer's market, and this coordinate features Nyanya Lolita Strawberries on a Hill series, I think. I really love the embroidery as well as the layering in this JSK. I wear it with a matching headdress, and initially I put on pink shoes, but for some reason these shoes are not as comfortable as I thought they would be, so I ended up changing to my Crocs, but I really love this dusty sax with the bright pink, and the cute apron really just ties together the cottagecore sort of aesthetic. Heading off to the market, I have showcased Bountiful Farmers Market before, and it is definitely one of my favorite places to go and visit. There are amazing vendors here, and it's always such a great time, especially with friends. Summer's Farmers Market are definitely where it's at.
I know, but like... I'm gonna show you guys what I got. The first is a whole bag of carrots for $14. A little pricey, but it is worth it because these are organically grown from my favorite farmer, Peas on Earth. They taste very, very sweet, so happy to have a whole bag of carrots. Konechi gave me some of her homemade apple blossom syrup, so I'm looking forward to putting this in drinks and maybe as a topping for some cookies. Other fruits and vegetables I picked up is a bunch of asparagus from Edgar Farms. This is the last of the season for them. I'm gonna roast these in some butter. As you saw, I had a matcha from Ace Coffee Roasters, and I also picked up one of their donuts, so I'm very excited to eat this. A new vendor that I was very excited for is Dai Pie, and this is their queso cheese sauce, and as you can see on the label here, it is dairy-free, gluten, and nut-free, so very excited to give this a go. Another new vendor is Brown's Curiosities, and I picked up 2 of their chocolate bars. This is the orange cardamom twist, and this one is a lemon pistachio flavor, so I'm looking forward to giving these a go. These flavor profiles sound really interesting. From my favorite vendor, Going Nuts, I picked up a maple almond butter. Very excited for this. And they are one of the few places in the city that you can get freeze-dried raspberries at. So I got a pack of that. And going on the maple theme, I also got a little bag of maple fudge pecans. Looking forward to eating this. The last thing I picked up was a container of japchae, and this is what I'm gonna have for my little lunch for today. This is from MJ Kitchens, and they're known for their yubu chobap, the tofu skin, but I just felt like trying something different this time around. It smells so good. Do you see? The wood ear mushrooms are my favorite, so I can't wait to dig into this. I love farmers markets, and I'm really thankful and grateful that I have a farmers market that is open literally 3 days a week, and it's easily accessible. So I'm gonna dig into this, and that's gonna be it for today. So I'll see you guys in the next portion of the vlog. Bye!
Alright, moving on to coordinate number 4. I am staying home this day for some simple fixes. I'm wearing Baby the Starshine Bright Dessert OP with the heart apron over on top of it. It's a pretty basic coordinate, but since summer's here, I am really looking for simple basic things to just throw on and call it a day. Not gonna lie though, it was getting a little hot, especially with the slippers and the socks, but it's a pretty casual, comfy coordinate.
Today I'm staying home and we are finally going to be putting on the buttons for the Meta Sailor series as well as the bows for the Meta Teddy Copeland series that I got notions for that you saw at the beginning of this video. So I'm going to do some close-ups and then I'm going to explain what I'm trying to do with my pieces to make it better for me and more adaptable for me. Let's switch perspectives. As I've mentioned before in my Teddy Copeland video, this is the back of the JSK and I wanted to add some ribbons into these junction points on the back to add a little bit more cuteness, especially if I wanted to wear this JSK backwards. I wasn't able to find the matching ribbons, but this bias tape does come close enough that it won't really detract from the dress itself. So I'll just be manually sewing these on. The other main thing that I'm doing today is to adapt the OP and the JSK so that these ties, the white one and the red one, can be switched out with one another. Showcase this here. So with the collars flipped up, you'll notice that this one is shorter than this one. So I'll just need to put in some buttons up here so that the red one can tie up there, and then a little lower on this blouse so that the white tie can easily be added to this blouse. So both of these things are pretty easy fixes. It's just a little tedious and I don't have a lot of motivation to do it. So I thought by filming myself, I will actually get my stuff done. And then I can wear these pieces to my heart's desire after that. Let's get it done. Okay, looks like we'll be about here. So let's get these buttons on. We did it! Yay! So this is what the insides look like. Now I can switch out the ties whenever I'd like. So I just finished tying up one bow. The ends are a little long, but that's okay. They are comparable in size, which is great. Now I just need to make 3 more of these. The best I can, so now let's get these on the JSK. So I am going under the lining to the actual fabric itself. The actual piece starts there, so that's where we're gonna put the bow. Alrighty, 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 bows have been added on there, and now the back of this JSK is looking very cute. So with that, we're done with the quick fixes. I know for some people, altering your brand is blasphemy, and it should never be done, especially for our high-tier Japanese brand, you know? But I think it is important that you are wearing Lolita for yourself, therefore you should not be listening to other people's opinions about what you do to your own brand that you have. I think that clothes should be adaptable to yourself and your own personal tastes and preferences, and that it's okay to alter your brand. Of course, there might be some issues, especially if you are looking to resell certain pieces that you have altered, but that's a future you problem. I really think that you should be enjoying your pieces currently in the present and to not really worry about what other people say, because in the end, you're in this fashion for yourself. So I hope this segment of the vlog will inspire you to alter your own brand and just know that it is okay to do such a thing. So I'm really glad I got these 2 little things done, and I'll see you guys in the next clip.
Okay, for coordinate number 5, we're heading off on a road trip for the day, and I decided to wear my Meta Sailor OP. At this point, I haven't fixed the tie yet of my OPs, so it's just paired with its basic white tie. What is the real stunner of this coordinate is the sailor hat, and it is so cute and lovely. I really love Meta Sailor series, and it is a definite must to wear, especially in the summer months. Alrighty, heading off on our little road trip. I am heading out to Fort Saskatchewan, which is around a 45-minute drive away from Edmonton. Now, Fort Saskatchewan is known for their flock of sheep that mow the city's lawns throughout the summer months, and they also have a really great heritage precinct museum that you can visit as well. Now, on the day that we visited, the sheep actually weren't working. They only work from Thursdays to Sundays, so if you are headed off to Fort Saskatchewan, that's something to keep in mind. However, the heritage precinct was open, so we headed off for our little private tour. These private tours cost under $10, and it is a seriously private tour, so you can only access the heritage precinct buildings if you are part of these tours. We had a really lovely lady show us around. This took around 2 hours and a bit, and we basically started from the beginning, where they were sending out people to create the fort, to the whole formation of the village as well. We learned some really fun facts about Fort Saskatchewan and why it was built the way it was.
I would be hitting that button all the time.
The exhibits were done so well, and I really wish that we had more time and was able to easily access this sort of information. I really enjoyed the fort portion of this tour.
Get that workout, Joanne.
Do you want to see no? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, a little mound.
Yep.
Where's your little mound? Right there.
There's a little watchtower at the corner of the fort where you can look at the rest of the fort as well as look onto the big grassy fields that overlook the Fort Saskatchewan River. If we were here when the sheep were here, that is definitely where they would be roaming. So the tour moves from the rustic to the more progressive officers' quarters, and then we headed off to a little sample village itself.
Oh, so bright. Oh, sunlight. Oh.
This village contains a prominent doctor's house as well as the courthouse that was used. So we got to hear a lot of fun stories about the people who lived there, as well as hidden little details behind the buildings that were brought into the village itself. I really love looking through people's houses, so this was really fun.
The suave? Oh my god.
Afterwards, we headed off for a late lunch at the Atlantic Kitchen because we were feeling a little bit East Coasty. This is a really cute themed restaurant and really brought me back to my East Coast trip. The food here is pretty good as well, so I do recommend this place. And that was our whole little trip to Fort Saskatchewan. That was a really fun time just observing rural life. Alright, moving on to coordinate number 6, I am starting a new project. The coordinate for the day is very, very casual and very comfortable. Once again, wearing my Usakumya slippers because that's literally all that I wear inside the house. And I am wearing Innocent World's Chesky Krumlov OP, paired it with a sweater because, once again, sort of kind of cold for some reason. And as a simple basic coordinate, I really love the Chesky Krumlov print from Innocent World. I just really adore the buildings.
Hello everyone! As you can tell from the lighting in this video, it is a very gloomy day outside. So I'm going to be staying in and we're going to get started on a new project. I have this embroidery kit from bluecatcraft.ca and this is just a basic stitch kit and it has these really cute Canadian geese on it. The kit itself comes with a cute embroidery guide as well as the floss, and the cute fabric has the printed image on it. Dun dun! So I'm gonna get started on working on this. It may take a bit, but we'll get there in the end. Yeah, let's get started. Sorry for the low angle, but I've picked out this hoop so I can put it through here.
here's where we are so far. I'm going to continue to work on this and hopefully finish it soon. Thank you for joining me today for a very chill day at home. I'll see you guys in the next clip. Alright, moving on to the last cornet, I'm going to be baking some cookies. So, I'm wearing a very sweet print from Baby the Star Shine Bright. This is the icing JSK, and I paired it with pink because I really wanted to go sugar sweet, since we're going to make sugary cookies. It's a pretty basic cornet, but I think it's just lovely. Sax and pink are always a hit in my book. Today I'm going to be putting the freeze-dried raspberries that I got from the farmer's market into use. I'm going to be making checkerboard cookies with this. This recipe only takes about half an hour to prepare, but there is chilling time in between. So let's get started with the baking. Once again, I'm going to be leaving the recipe in the description box in case you are curious and want to recreate this for yourself. Oh, they look so good. I definitely still need to work on the checkerboarding pattern, but overall not bad. Pretty tasty too. Thank you very much for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Alright, that's going to be everything for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you've been up to this summer, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!